Hey everybody, welcome to my home office, or better known as the super spidery corner of my basement. I'm down here because it's school break here in New York and my kids are upstairs watching TV and they basically have run of the house, so there you go. You're not the only ones if you have kids who have these kinds of issues of trying to kind of navigate school and work and kids and everything else. So I do as well. Anyways, I wanted to put a little video in the discussion board itself about PowerPoint, and I want to talk to you a little bit about kind of some of the things that you really can focus on in this week's discussion board. Now, normally, I think the prompts say something about what are the differences between, say, PowerPoint in the downloadable version and PowerPoint in the 365 cloud-based version, and that's good to talk about. That's perfectly fine to do, but think a little more, maybe practically, about what PowerPoint offers you as well. When you're going to be on the job soon enough, and you're working in a medical office or a hospital, or you're working for a police station, police department, or you're in business on your own and you're in real estate or something like that, how much you use this? How are you going to use PowerPoint in general? And I think even more specific than that, we often think about PowerPoint just as presentation software, and that's primarily what it is. But are there other uses for PowerPoint? How else could you use PowerPoint beyond just giving a presentation to a group of people? And in the online world, are you going to give presentations to people you're not even in front of? Are you going to have this presentation, or are you going to have to do it virtually through Skype, which is also owned by PowerPoint? So think about things like that. Also think about some of the things that you can actually do in PowerPoint. I mean, it's much different than it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, for those of you who may have used it 10, 15 years ago. There are a lot of different things now. It's much easier to go and search the internet for videos and for photos and things like that. Makes it much, much easier. There's also a wider variety of templates now. In fact, you can actually go online and you can find your own templates and download those. And maybe if I can, later this week, I'll try to post a couple of examples of me downloading some templates that I've used in the past for classes. So think about some of those kinds of things. Try to stretch yourself a lot in this discussion board. Since we're near the end here, try to stretch yourself and think beyond just that prompt that's given to you in the instructions. That's great to talk about that, but look, I'm not going to ding you if you talk about other things and you're really elaborate and really detailed in what you say. What I really want is for you to get some real world value out of PowerPoint and out of this discussion. So really try to stretch yourself, try to think differently about how you might use these things, try to think of some of those essential questions that I just brought up and see where it takes you. Thanks, folks.